I was looking at top coaches in NFL history, and I was comparing Andy Reid to some of the greatest NFL coaches of all time. And this year, Andy Reid's going to move up on the top 10 winningest coaches in NFL history list. Don Shula has 347 total wins. Bill Belichick has 329 total wins. George Halas has 324 total wins. Tom Landry has 270 total wins, and Andy Reid has 269. These wins are the regular season and the playoffs. So obviously, Andy Reid is going to surpass Tom Landry. Tom Landry got 270 total wins. Andy Reid has 269. But when you talk about Andy Reid, you look at what where is that in amongst the all-time greatest coaches? Most people believe that Bill Belichick is the greatest coach in NFL history. But when I started looking up some numbers and I digged up some statistics, I'm looking at where each coach is going, and I'm projecting these two coaches moving forward. You look at Bill Belichick. He has 31 playoff wins. Andy Reid has 22 playoff wins. Andy Reid is going to be coaching Patrick Mahomes over the next maybe 6 or 7 years if he wants to coach. Bill Belichick has Mac Jones as his quarterback. So I believe there's a possibility that Andy Reid could pass Bill Belichick in playoff wins. Let's go to playoff appearances, shall we? Bill Belichick has 19 playoff appearances. Andy Reid has 18 playoff appearances. And honestly, I don't expect the New England Patriots to make the playoffs, but I expect the Kansas City Chiefs to make the playoffs. So that means they will both have the same amount of playoff appearances. What about championship game appearances on their resume? Bill Belichick has 13 championship game appearances on his resume. Andy Reid has 10. I believe as time goes along, Andy Reid will surpass Bill Belichick in championship game appearances because he has Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback, and Bill Belichick has Mac Jones. So I know right now when you look at their again total wins, Super Bowl appearances, and Super Bowl wins, it's going to be hard for Andy Reid to pass Bill Belichick, but he can pass him in playoff wins, playoff appearances, and conference championship game appearances for sure. So I think Andy Reid, if he wins another Super Bowl this year, he starts to elevate in that top 3 head coach of all time conversation for sure. Because right now, most people believe it's Don Shula, Bill Belichick, Tom Landry. You got to start including Andy Reid in that conversation. Because look at this. This is another thing I want people to know. Look at this is Bill Belichick and Andy Reid. This is Andy Reid without Patrick Mahomes, and this is Bill Belichick without Tom Brady. Andy Reid had 19 seasons without Mahomes. Bill Belichick had 10 seasons without Brady. Andy Reid has a better record without Mahomes than Bill Belichick has without Tom Brady. Andy Reid has won 60% of his games even without Patrick Mahomes. Bill Belichick has only won 47% of his games without Tom Brady. Andy Reid has 5 championship game appearances without Patrick Mahomes. Bill Belichick has 0 championship game appearances without Tom Brady. Remember all those conference championship games Andy Reid was getting to with the Philadelphia Eagles with Donovan McNabb? I mean, he led the Philadelphia Eagles to multiple conference championship game appearances. Some of those years they just couldn't get over the hump. But Andy Reid is a top 5 coach of all time. And if he wins another Super Bowl, you got to include him in that same conversation with the Tom Landrys of the world and the Bill Belichicks of the world as well.